Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your love scopes for February 2017. I do apologize for the delay. I've been traveling and now I just got back, and so I started working on them as quickly as I could. Thank you for your patience. For this month we're doing things a little bit differently. We're using a Mirror Salon's Love Oracle, and then we're using the Astrology reading cards as well. And just a quick reminder to be sure to watch your moon and your rising sign readings, with these being very general readings. It may resonate for some and not for others. So be sure to watch your sun, your moon, and your rising, because you should be able to find something that does resonate, something that does apply in one of those readings for you. And of course, if you're interested in a specifically for you reading, then all the information you need is in the description box below. You can have a look at my website. We have specials running. I've extended the New Year special, and we actually have 3 different specials for Valentine's Day for the whole month of February 2017. So if you're interested, head on to my website and have a look. But okay, on to the readings. Thank you for joining me, and thank you very much for all your support. And I hope you have a wonderful month and that you enjoy your reading. Okay, talk to you in a bit. Hi Aries, and welcome to your February 2017 love scope. So let's have a look at what is going on for you this month. So let's look at look at your oracle cards. So we have children, we have past love, dating, and we do have the wallflower. So we're going to look at these first, and then we're going to go into the astrology cards. So with these oracle cards, now we could look at these in terms of week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, or we could look at these in terms of these are the main energies you'll be dealing with throughout February 2017. So with the children card, it could be that for some of you there's a stronger focus on children or your baby, as it were. So this could be a project, this could be your job, this could be your career, this could be your home, even pets. There's a stronger focus, I feel, on that kind of a love for some of you than the romantic kind of love at this time. It could be that you're already in a relationship and it's going fine, and so you can focus on other types of love, or it's just you're on your own, but you're focused on these types of love as opposed to just the romantic type of love. For those of you with the children card, you could find out that you're pregnant at this time, or you could be giving birth at this time and start that new chapter in your life. And the children card, for me, whenever I see a child card, it does signify new beginnings. It does signify new energy coming into your love life in this particular spread, and it can also signify focusing on your inner child more, so doing more fun stuff, maybe going out, maybe socializing, maybe living more in the moment, not so much thinking about the consequences or thinking too far ahead into the future, and just being present and enjoying yourself with this children card. And it would go hand in hand with the dating card as well. With the past love, this could be around the 2nd week of the month. With the past love, of course, it can talk about someone from the past coming back around. Maybe someone you have children with. Maybe they're coming to you and trying to talk to you about maybe giving it another chance, is what is coming across for some of you. For others, the past love, of course, it can signify someone you used to know, maybe someone from childhood, okay, someone you used to know from childhood, or someone you used to be friends with, or someone you used to have a strong connection with and then kind of lost touch. Now they're reaching out, I feel, with the past love. It could be that, they're physically coming to see you, or they're reaching out to you online or over the phone. But there's definitely something from the past coming back to you at this time. And it can represent the card of soulmates, okay, that, the past love talks about. You could also, again, for some of you, I'm getting very, very strong feeling that this is someone you used to be with, and you may have had children with this person, or you may have children with this person, and so you got separated or divorced, and now they may be coming to you and talking to you about, hey, let's give it another shot, I want to have our family back, or something like that. But there's definitely something that is revisited when it comes to your love life around the 2nd week of the month. with the dating card here around the third week. Now, this could be the same story, or you have the conversation and then you start dating, because you have to start, from scratch and from the beginning. And you could be, that you're just starting to date again. So you get to know each other again because things have changed since you were last together. So it could just be that for some of you. For others of you, the dating card is, either this person coming back from your past, or this is the soulmate that's actually a new person in this lifetime, but they're a soulmate. So there's a familiarity there. And you start to date this person, okay, with the dating card. The dating card is very fun. It's what it talks about, it's just getting to know the other person, revealing things about yourself, having fun, going out and doing fun stuff that you wouldn't normally do is what I'm getting with this card. It can also represent just socializing. It can represent joining a dating site for some of you. It's coming across as that. And kind of talking to people online. It can, be that you're actually going out and socializing. It could be that you're going out on your own. It could be that you're going out with friends. It could be that you're going out with even co-workers that you're closer to. And you meet people that way, okay, with the dating card. But it's a very fun energy. There's definitely some dating coming up if that's something that you're interested in during this month. And the advice here is just to enjoy, just to go with it, try to embrace it. If you really want love in your life, if you're really ready for love in your life, coming to it with an open mind, you know what I mean? When you meet someone new, or even if it's someone from the past, especially if it's someone from the past, kind of keep an open mind about it, because maybe things are different now, so we don't want to keep the same mindset that we were in when things didn't work out. Okay, so it's really important that we reset our minds, especially when we're dealing with someone from the past, and kind of giving them an actual chance and the benefit of the doubt. Of course, this could be happening to you, so maybe you are talking to someone you used to be with, or talking to someone you have children with, or talking to someone from your past, and you're reaching out and you're saying, hey, let's go out for coffee, let's talk about things and see where it goes. With the wallflower towards the end of the month, this is a reminder, okay? The wallflower is a card that talks about someone who's not putting in the effort, or maybe they're expecting everyone else to do things, but they're not actually taking responsibility for what they're supposed to do. It kind of reminds me of the Four of Cups energy here, where there's opportunity, there's something offered, but it's just not, you're just not having it, okay, with this card. Or again, this could be happening to you, where the other person's not sure, or they're not showing you interest, or they're not manifesting, or behaving in a way that tells you, yeah, okay, I'm interested. So for some of you, I feel like it is coming across as, for those of you who are dating the person that you used to be with, or the person from your past, I feel like it's coming across as, you give them a chance, you go out, and then it's like, you know what, I don't know, this feels like the same thing, or you know what, actually, no, I don't have feelings for you anymore. And so it's kind of pulling back in this kind of a situation. Or maybe you're meeting someone new in the meantime, and then you have that conversation in terms of, hey, you know what, I know we agreed to do this, but I'm just not feeling it, there's someone else. For others of you, this does feel like, you have opportunity, you're dating, you're meeting new people, but with the wallflower, either your expectations may be unrealistic, or you see meeting someone halfway as settling, okay? So there's a difference there, so it's important that you're aware of that. And then you feel like this is not worth your effort, or you feel like, you know what, this is too much work, or this is too complicated, and you're just pulling back. And again, for others of you, this could be happening to you, where you try and then the other person doesn't seem to get it, or the other person doesn't seem to match your effort. What I want to say with that is just clarify things. If you feel like someone's not interested, just clarify things before you end them, okay? So if you feel like, you know what, this person's not putting in the effort, I'm done. Just have that conversation, okay? So that way you don't have regrets, or that way you know what's what, okay? And you don't have to question yourself a few years down the line. So just have that conversation and clarify things in terms of, hey, look, this is what I'm feeling, or this is what it looks like to me. And I'm just, I just want to make sure that we're on the same page, or I just want to know what's going on. And then if they tell you, yeah, you know what, I don't know, then you can say, okay, well, let's not waste our time. But on the other hand, it could be that they're just like a shy person or very introverted, or they don't know how to handle their emotions, or they don't know how to express themselves, or they're overwhelmed, who knows what's going on, or they're just too much in their head and therefore they're very quiet. And that's why it seems like they're detached. But by having that conversation, you're letting them know, hey, look, seriously, you kind of have to open up a little bit, or you have to give me something, because it looks like you're not interested. And then you can go from there. So there's definitely, love is definitely in the cards here for you. For some of you, with someone from the past. For those of you, soulmate coming in. Be mindful of your mindset. Don't be, quick to jump to conclusions. Clarify things so that you're at peace when you're making a decision. And try to put in the effort. Maybe you've been on your own for a long time and you're not comfortable with that. And now that you're starting to date someone, it's like, do I really want to do this? Because I was kind of comfortable on my own and I was happy. So again, it's just deciding for yourself, what do you really want when it comes to your love life in February 2017? And then just taking it step by step, but making the effort to really get what you want, because there's opportunity there. So it's really what you want to do with it that it comes down to. So now let's look at your astrology cards, and we have the 10th house, the 10th house activated for you, and this is about your achievements and status in the outside world. This is Saturn. I think it's a very early morning here, so I haven't woken up properly yet. And so this is a card that talks about achievement. This is a card that talks about status. This is a card that talks about being driven, being focused. So it's kind of coming across in a lot of different ways. For some of you, you're changing your status. So that's what this is. So you could be going from, hey, you were divorced to, hey, we're back together. Or you could be going from being single to being in a relationship or dating. But there's a change in status that's happening regardless of exactly what it is for you. For those of you, again, this is just a reminder that, hey, you're focused on other things in your life at this time. You're focused on achieving other types of love in your life, or other projects or plans that you have. And so that's what's going on for a lot of you, or for some of you. And for those of you, this is a card that talks about, it feels like achieving a goal. Okay, so it's again, it's what you wish for. So if you wish to be in a relationship, I feel like you have the opportunity to achieve that goal. But there's also a card that talks about hard work, okay, that goes into achieving that goal. So again, it's a reminder to go for what you want and to do what you can to make sure that you get to that goal. Okay, do your part. Take responsibility for where your part is there. And that's how you get to your goal. But there's definitely a change in status here. And for those of you, you could be dealing with someone in work with this energy, someone you work with, or someone who shares your vision, shares your goal and your high aspirations. Maybe this is someone you're interested in and they are very driven. Maybe they're another fire sign. And then we have, and fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And then we have the card of Pisces, and it says that this energy is wistful, endlessly loving, compassionate, and forgiving. It confuses and softens resolve. So for some of you, this is, someone you're dealing with. This is a Pisces, and maybe that's why, they seem very withdrawn or not interested, because Pisces are usually kind of shy and quiet, and they don't like to upset people, and they don't like to say the wrong thing. And so it can be that they're kind of laid back, and they may appear to be passive in that they're not interested, but actually they're just trying to make sure that they're doing all the right things and they're saying all the right things so that you're happy with them. They tend to try to please people, okay? And, there's nothing wrong with that, but they may come across as, lacking interest or lacking initiative because they're so careful in making people happy. So it's just a reminder here, and this can be their sun, their moon, or the rising, or they have a lot of planets in Pisces, and that's why it would show up as Pisces here for you. But it's just a reminder in terms of things may not be what they seem, and it's important to clarify things. It's important to be on the same page before you go full on, before you put your foot down on the speed pedal and take things to where you want them to be. It's important that you make sure that you're leaving from the same point, okay, that you have the same start line to get to the same finish line, okay? But that's the reading that I have for you. It's definitely a beautiful reading here. And for some of you, your children could be your accomplishments, or that's your wish, and to have a child, and that's what's going on for you. And maybe that's when you meet someone new, and it's kind of inconvenient because what do I do? Okay, because I have a child, and I'm a new mother or a new father, single mother, single father, and now I'm meeting someone new, and now I have to take in all the different factors when it comes to dating, and so it could be something like that changes in your status and how you do things. But I hope the reading makes sense, and I hope that you get a lot out of it. And of course, I hope you enjoy it. Have a wonderful month ahead, and I will talk to you in the general forecasts and the weeklies. Okay, so I will see you soon. Take care.